Watching the movie Just Right with Queen Latifah in common was my catapult into thinking, yes, I can do this, this is what I want to do.
What inspired me to create it is just really making an impact of my own, to be able to create something without the help of anybody. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This month, the month of October, has been so good to me, and I've been able to share a lot of stories of people, black people, in my Instagram. If you haven't seen it, just go to my page. You will see different interviews of black professionals in the healthcare industry. We have a few more people coming up, me included, so let's get started.
Watching the movie Just Right with Queen Latifah in common was my catapult into thinking, yes, I can do this, this is what I want to do. Being around basketball, I was always the, okay, I've hurt myself, or can you get me a plaster, or can you do this, get some ice, or hold some ice pack. I was always motherly. I always went to people when they were hurt. And it wasn't until I saw that movie and someone said, Kay, that's like you. And I thought, wow, it is. So I applied for UEL, went to uni that September, and I haven't looked back since.
So what is the Rehab Therapist and what inspired me to create it? So the Rehab Therapist is a platform for the management of injuries. As a sport therapist, I wanted to add different components, or what I thought would be good strategies to help people to walk in their recovery. For me to create it is just really making an impact of my own, to be able to create something without the help of anybody.
Okay, this is like take 5, I'll be honest. Because I can't think of my proudest moment, but I think I'm just proud of myself that I actually took this leap. I'll be honest. I was a waitress before. I left uni and I quit. I just quit, and I went straight into self-employment, and I just went for it. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here right now. So that is my proudest moment, is taking the risk and trusting yourself to go for it and to just take a risk.
Now is my proudest career moment, because despite everything that's been happening this year, I really feel like 2020 is my strong year. I've really seen myself as a strong woman, as a strong being, because despite everything, I just really created my business. I've been able to have my first experience in the sport team as being the lead sport therapist in that team, and to work in the NHS. Like, that's a goal that I remember telling my mom a few years back, and I was saying to her, Mommy, I want to be involved in different areas of my field. She was like, what do you mean? I said, yeah, I want to be polyvalent. I want to be able to just touch every single thing and to just embrace myself in all these things. And I never thought it would be possible after graduating from uni, because I saw how hard it was for sport therapists to make it in the industry. But nothing is never too hard as long as you work for it. It's cool. So that's my proudest career moment, honestly, to be able to fulfill that goal that I had a few years back.
My future ambition for KBT is to continue to inspire people, but on a higher scale. I have had a lot of apprentices and students that have come to shadow me, and I'm truly honoured that they want to come and shadow me. And I hope that everyone that's come through and just seen what I've done behind the scenes, I hope that they are inspired, and I hope that I've put an imprint and helped them. I would love to do that on such a higher scale, and have my own facility to do so.
I don't have an ambition for my career like that. I want an ambition for my life. That's how I really want us to see things now. We are not a career. That was a tricky question to actually answer, but yeah, we are not a career. We are us, and we need to really strive to make our life the best thing ever. If I want to go back to the question, yes, I want my own establishment, I want my own clinic and all of that. But most importantly, I really want to unlock the potentials that God instilled in me. I know that I'm not just on earth to be a sport therapist. Don't just limit yourself to your career. Limit yourself to nothing, you know. Just explore, dig deep, and just know that your greatest ambition is you. You are your life project. That's something I love to say because that's true.
My motto is trust the process. People really do believe in you once they're fixed, not necessarily during the journey. And a lot of people don't like to come to sports therapists. They don't want to know that they're injured. They don't want to know that they can't play. They don't want to know that they have to now sit and rest. Like, sports athletes, they are like, fix me quickly and fix me now. And sometimes it takes a lot to get someone to trust the process. But once they do, it's amazing, honestly. They just thrive. They listen to you and they recover quicker. They recover at the optimal level. Trust the process, honestly. Don't fight the process. Trust it.
The verse that I live by is from Colossians 3, verse 23, which says, work willingly at whatever you do as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people. And that's something that really grew to apply to my life because I always really acknowledge people's opinion, judgment and stuff like that. But that doesn't matter as long as you really are aligned with your destiny, aligned with the will that God has for you. You are good, you know. So everything that you do for the one above, and when you get that, trust me, your life starts to switch in the right direction. My mom, she taught me how to adapt in any situation. As an anecdote, I remember when she threw me in an English school. It was hard when I came back. I mean, when I moved from France in the UK, I didn't know much English, only the songs I used to sing, not really well. So it was hard, but it taught me resilience and, you know, to remain strong and able to fight despite what life throws at you, and to be able to be immersed in everything, you know. I feel like a chameleon now because of this experience. And my mom is an example of, you know, work hard for everything you do, but adaptation is so important, and a lot of people lacking that. Adapt in every situation. Don't feel like, oh, I don't fit, because I used to be like that. Adaptation is key.
So, it's not rocket science if you go on my page. I love hip mobility. I love it so much. And I think why I love it is because after one session, you actually feel a difference. And they're like, wow, my hips feel great. And I'm like, yay! But another thing that I love, like if I'm massaging, it's probably going to be soft tissue therapy. Because it's another thing where people see and feel instant results. If they come in and they're like, oh, I'm hurting, and then you've done some sort of soft tissue treatment, and they're like, wow. And I love it when they say, I feel brand new. I feel like I've got a whole new body. Oh, I love that. It just means that I did what I did, and I did it good.
What's my name? The rehab therapist. So I don't know why I just thought of DJ Khaled for a moment. Oh God. Anyway, yeah, I'm the rehab therapist, which means that rehab is big. I really love rehab. Rehab is my favorite part. Walking with people for the rehabilitation is just beautiful. It's amazing. It can be sad because when they have setbacks, it can make them down and everything. But you need to be that person that pushes them. It's not just physical. It's psychological too. And because I've been there, I hurt my knee 7 years ago when I was playing tennis, basketball, athletics. I did a lot of sport back in the day, and during that knee was traumatic, really, and I just knew that I couldn't do anything professional ever again, or even competitively. So I've been there, so helping people is my strength because I know what they're going through. So yeah, I like the psychological and physical motivation that I can bring to people, and that's through rehabilitation. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the videos and listening to the testimonies, the experiences, the views of all these beautiful women. I'm proud of them, and they inspire me to just, bring the best of myself in every areas of my life. Not just them, but all the people that participated into the Black History Month interviews. So I'm so grateful for you all, and let's do something else in the next few months. I'm really keen to keep doing stuff like that, to just gather the community together through this kind of project. So thank you so much. See you in the next few weeks. I don't know when, because when I say 2 weeks, it's happening to be a month, but see you when I see you, and God bless you. Mwah.